I had lied to myself all along about this stuff. If I had $1 every time I looked in the mirror over those 7, 8, maybe even 10 years and said, this is not who I am. This is not who I am. What the hell is wrong with me? This is not who I am. And I just couldn't put it together. I just couldn't get that one foot in front of the other. And maybe for a minute, maybe it's like, okay, I'm not going to drink and I'm going to get back on track. And then the littlest thing just throw you off. And what it was focus. And I didn't have it. And the alcohol kept you from having it.
I had got out of control. And I just, to me, felt like something was going to happen if I didn't get control of it. And it was super frustrating because I had control of everything else in my life. I felt like I was, earned a good income, provided for my family, was able to take care of my wife and lead, everything I needed around the house. But this piece, I just couldn't get my hands around. And
I had recently sold my business. Just decided that at that time I'd been drinking too much. I had been indulging on a regular basis daily. I'd been down the path of AA before, and I didn't like the way it made me feel.
Control resonated with me because as an executive, as and frankly as an owner, and as someone that has always taken action and always taken control of a situation, that's exactly what I was looking for in my relationship with alcohol, because I felt like I had gotten out of control with that relationship and out of control with, frankly, my relationship with myself. What I wanted to do at that time was to explore what taking control of that relationship looked like.
Leading up to this, that put me in receive mode, that I guarantee I wouldn't have been able to receive this because I was too full of bull. And I was able to let a lot of that go and receive your message, which spoke to me. And I'm telling you, whereas a time in my life, I'd be like, who's this guy talking to me? I was able to look at this and hear that message. And what I heard when you were talking on that clarity call is you have control if you'll just take it. And it was the most simplest message. And I've got it really quick over a couple days. It was just like, if I wake up and control my morning, if I write down my schedule, I've controlled my day. And if I control my day, I control my week, I control my month, I can control my life. And from about second day in this program, third day in this program, it's not about alcohol anymore at that point. It's just about grabbing control back and learning how to look forward.
What kept me from actually getting help, if you will, was that I thought I was so different. What's it like to be part of this group?
Being able to talk to people that understand what you've gone through, but also relate to the successes you're having, but just can't. It's like this one little piece that we couldn't figure out. But everybody's got, like you said, by the world, by the balls, for the most part, like, it's a great group of guys, and you learn, and everybody has different experiences in business. It kind of turns more into almost like business and other, but as you get started in it, just having the comeback council and going through and having the breakout rooms and talking to guys and that relate to you and are going through the same stuff. And they're, one guy may be 3 weeks in, one guy may be day 2, or, your first weekend. But I mean, just jumping into that, having those conversations every time, you get so much out of it. It just kind of boosts you, moves the needle just a touch more in the right direction.
When I first joined up, I knew I was well on the route, a long way down the route of the end of my marriage. It was just, we were roommates, and now life is just so much better. I'm open and honest and communicative with her, and she appreciates that. She appreciates me, and we are getting along amazingly. Like, it's just fantastic. I've got 5 daughters, and my relationship with them has flourished as well, because I'm not waking up in the morning with a headache, and I'm not giving them a fraction of myself. I am my 100% self with them, with my wife, with my children, with each one of my children individually, and with the unit all together. We are much stronger than when I was in a fog all the time.
What do you think is the biggest ROI you've had?
Obviously, return on investment ROI resonates with me as a finance guy, and it's a great question because I've had so much return in so many different areas of my life. It's a hard question to answer, but I'd say, number one is the relationship with my wife. The return on investment by joining IAMACOMEBACK and taking back control of my life in all areas has had its most impact probably in the relationship with my wife, the way that I connect with her, the way that I communicate with her, the way that we're able to be intimate with one another. It's resulted in a connection that frankly we didn't have before I joined IAMACOMEBACK. It's not even going back to where I was. It's gotten deeper from where we even began.
Here is the program. Here's the plan. This is all it is. It's simple. Take control. Take control. Start with giving yourself one morning and plan that day and follow it. And everything will fall in place, man. It works. God has given you this program, Mark. Thank you. I'm thank God for giving it to you. I'm thankful that we met. This is changing my life. It will change my life forever. And I know there's big things in this, and I appreciate you letting me be a part of it.
And that's what's been so liberating, I guess it's probably the best word about it, from this, and freeing. Like my confidence is completely in a different place. I don't worry, or I'm not in the concern of, what's going to happen. I don't drink anymore. So it's like, now I just focus on what I need to do to get more positive results and faster. So it's just a totally different mindset and way of living.
You're playing a whole new game now.
If you are thinking about coming on board and working with Mark, just do it. Just get on it. You've got nothing to lose. And if you're worried about investing yourself, you are worth it.